We're live. My channel.
We're live for here. We're live here too, everyone. Welcome to Scale Builders Guild and whatever that guy's name is.
Harley Designs.
Hardly resigns.
Hardly
Resigns.
resigns.
Hopefully you guys can hear us this time because I really hate restarting OBS every day.
But I love the comments. So you guys should, even if they don't work, you should start off by telling Matt that his audio doesn't work, just so that we don't know in the future. Just walk right in the right away. Can't hear anything. Can't.
What I should do is just go.
And I'll keep talking. And they'll be
Right. Exactly. All right. Audio good. Success. Wait, what? No, it seems so awkward. I should just quit and start it again.
Yeah.
Anyway, welcome everyone.
Everybody can come over here from his channel now.
Yeah, exactly. Lose all of my peeps. Check in. Tell me where you guys are doing the thing from.
Yeah. Yes. I'm drinking. I do have a Coke Zero. Odd for me.
Ew.
I know.
I don't like any Coca-Cola
and
anymore.
No bubbly today. I was going to, but it was warm, so I put it in the refrigerator.
That's brutal. Durham, North Carolina, Australia, Pennsylvania, Southern Idaho, Eckhart, Indiana, Northwest Ohio. Hey, 11 Charlie RC. Thank you for allowing us to be a part of your stream on.
Yeah, we both joined separately. I made sure that I wasn't there while you were.
Well, because nobody wants to see
all of that
at the same time.
Exactly. That would have been.
I'm backing up a little bit. I was too close to the television there.
Moments before we started this stream, I got a phone call, and it was from a friend of mine who lives in Montana, and I answered it. And I had called him on my way home because we were going to discuss something. He's like, "Hey, I'm just about to fire up my paramotor, like the parachute with the fan on your back."
Yes, I've seen that.
I was like, "No problem, call me tomorrow." And I got a phone call from him just now, not long enough after usually, but I answer, and he FaceTimes, and he's just at 9,000 feet. He's like, "Oh yeah, I just wanted to hear." Like, oh,
very cool. That's cool.
Like, oh, that's an interesting phone call. I don't think I've had that phone call before.
No, I've never had anybody call me from mid-para-flight.
Yeah, that's new.
That is a new one. What's going on in the world of Scale RC this week, Josh?
Holy busy week we had.
Oh my goodness gracious. So many things.
Well, I mean, we should start off with your newest enormous addition to your small studio.
It's so big, it doesn't even fit in here. It's like
you can't reach it right now. Like you can't.
No, it's you know why though? Because it's by the front door. It's got everything ready to go. I'm ready to take it out. Rip. Yeah, got my going professional mounted to it. I'm gonna have the run cam as well for an interior shot, so you can see the drivers from behind.
Oh, that's gonna. I'm excited to see that. I heard you found a new spot or a spot to go run at.
I did, much thanks to K-Pop RC.
Yes.
Who, unfortunate name, because it sounds to me like he's into Korean pop music.
I know, but
he's not. That's a
he's not at all.
Shorting. No, it's a shorting of his name.
Oh.
Fun fact.
Well, if I mean that's the ultimate clickbait, I guess, right? Like.
I love Korean pop music and radio-controlled cars.
Right. Did you see his latest video?
Yeah, he's doing the Neighbor.
Yeah, Cletus McFarland's Neighbor project.
Yeah. Oh, good golly, brother. Is that what he says?
No, hell yeah, brother.
Oh yes, that's right.
See, you don't watch enough full size.
No, I do. I watch a lot of his channel. But I was just making a bad joke.
I don't believe it.
No, I do. I knew the name of the car, you ding dong.
Well, yeah, it's a tough one.
The Freedom Factory, he owns that.
Yes, he does.
That's going to be pretty neat. You got
hey, right? Thanks for the donation, RC. Dave you going to Crawl for a Cure this year? Yes, I will be there. It is this weekend. They're calling it Crawl Out of COVID. So they're not doing the full Crawl for a Cure event. They're not doing like the big assembly of people. Like normally Crawl for a Cure's huge thing is huge raffle, and it lasts 2 hours, and they give away hundreds of prizes worth tons of money. And that's how they gather all the prizes. You buy raffle tickets, and that's what they make their donation with. This year they're not doing that because they don't want to get people like together. So
yeah,
they did a
good.
virtual show and shine. So everyone sent pictures of their rigs in, and then they did that all virtual. And then the event is at a campground where it's basically, it's a big campground where other than like where they're doing lunch and some check-in stuff, they're not doing like goodie bags. So they're trying to not pass out like,
items. They're trying to keep it, safe.
Trying to give us all
adjacent.
Something to do to go get out in. It's such beautiful country up there. Like it's really like amazing. It's up near where I shot my Gatekeeper video.
Gatekeeper. That's
so
that can take us right into
we'll get into that.
Topic.
So it's up in that area. We're gonna go. I love crawling up there. So gonna go have fun. Schultz is gonna come here the night before, which I think will be a Friday night, which might mean that I might have to make Schultz do a live build with me.
Yeah. Nothing guests in your home like more than appearing on a live broadcast.
I mean,
moments after they arrive.
That you have to sign the waiver when you walk into my house that you'll likely be on camera.
I mean, no problem for me.
Yeah. I just walk in the door every day. What's up,
What's up, guys?
What's up, Nicole?
That's what I do when I used to go to work. I just walk in the room and go, "What's up, guys?" Many people are asking, where is my Gatekeeper?
Oh, you know what? I had that question too.
Oh, where's Matt's Gatekeeper?
You have at least hundreds of followers on Instagram.
I got a few followers. Yeah, maybe you know what? I did talk to those guys. I knew about the release prior to it coming out.
Yes.
But they had other plans for me. So.
Right.
That's fine. That's fine. I don't need another toy.
All right. You know what?
I really don't, because I don't have any room for
I'll trade you a Gatekeeper with a one-off Moose Jaw paint job for a Losi Super Baja Ray 2.0.
I will consider that.
Okay.
The answer is no. I mean, Moose Jaw is a heck of a guy. We just became Facebook friends.
Hey, Joe did me a solid with painting panels.
Wait, he painted that for you as well?
Oh, did you think I painted that?
No, obviously not. No.
I mean.
No.
So, Jesse Schultz saying, Moose Jaw knew about this? Moose Jaw did not know about this. Moose Jaw knew that I handed him a stack of Lexington panels and said,
"Yeah, here, paint these. It's for my bomber."
Yeah. This is to me, a semi that I'm building.
Ooh, speaking of, I got some bolts in the mail today.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Now, the AROX, the semi that I'm building, Team K&K is providing the nuts for that.
Oh, nuts.
And all the bolts and the nuts, and whatever other hardware. That's on the way. This I ordered because I didn't want to make him go to the trouble of making yet another custom screw kit. So I got RC. Yeah, I got RC screws
with 3 Z's.
This is just 1 Z, but it's capital. Capitals. So yeah, I got the screw kit for that. Anyway, yes, no Gatekeeper for me, for now. But I think they have something in mind for me on that.
Moose Jaw's here. He says, "I am Sergeant Schultz. I know nothing. I see nothing. I hear nothing."
He was asking. He's doing a quiz for his children, I guess, for school. He asked us if we wanted to answer some of the questions tonight that are going to be on this quiz, and I would love to.
Oh, that sounds like fantastic fun.
Oh, good God. This is just for the trailer.
Oh, I'm not kidding. The trailer is... There's so many screws.
I regret everything. You know what? Cancel this project.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. So, J.R. Lawson sent me $5. Thank you very much, J.R. The best show on tonight. Big thumbs up. We should have done it last night.
You know what?
Because I
agree.
I could have told you.
Hey,
shut the hell up.
Did you touch my drum set?
Why are you so sweaty? I was watching Cops.
It doesn't come on till.
Please make Josh do some more photo editing. I was falling out of my chair laughing at the last one. We'll definitely do that again. Maybe we'll do I'll do TIG welding in my bedroom, and Josh can do.
I'm gonna build something out of styrene next time.
Yes, actually, just because I have it within reach. Richard, part of my noob, aka Turks and Jerps, in one of the packages he sent me, because we do a lot of trading back and forth, and I need this. Can you send that? Whatever. He sent me a scratch built body that I think a lot of people are going to be pretty jealous that I've got. Are you ready?
I'm ready for this.
Okay, it's some sort of SUV. Here we go.
Is it the new Bronco?
I don't know.
I mean, it has pizza eyes. They're like angry eyes, but
it's a pretty angry grill.
Yeah.
But mostly because it's, the construction isn't great. I would. Oh, you know what? It might actually. Let's see if no, it's too small for the dirt.
Darn it. Why was there no STL Sunday? Well, there was no STL Sunday because even though I may have had the Enduro Gatekeeper for 3 weeks before, I waited until Sunday to film that entire video, including the running and the bench and everything. So
I'm a little disappointed that you didn't film the construction of the truck.
Yeah, I mean, you can go watch one of my however many other videos where I built an element.
Because if I had the Gatekeeper,
yeah, exactly. Now I would have
done a whole build video.
Chris, Greg, and I, neither of us covered the build.
None of you did. I'm shocked, shocked and dismayed at the level of what these people think.
Yep.
Is scale RC building.
Right. Yeah,
but,
that's
that's fine.
Why do you hate the new Broncos so much, Josh? Yeah.
People are asking here if you had built that. No, that's a Turks and Jerps original.
Yeah, maybe one of these days you'll get to see my
I can't wait.
Scratch building skills.
They're going to be so good. Okay. First question from Moose Jaw. We'll interrupt whatever we're talking about to answer these questions.
Oh, yes.
All right. Wow. This is not going to be easy. What event gave the Second Continental Congress leverage to petition King George III in the summer of 1775?
What event?
Yeah.
The Boston Tea Party.
It's a good question. I was actually going to say the same thing. That's my only guess.
Okay.
Because not up on my U.S. history.
I thought these were going to be fun questions, not make me feel stupid questions.
No, I know. It's like two dummies fail at history.
Yeah. I was going to say crawl for a cure was going to be my first guess.
Yeah. The Gatekeeper release.
Yeah, the Gatekeeper release was.
We need more gatekeepers. It's got to be something fairly common. What grade does he teach?
High school.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, then.
Yeah, exactly.
We're on our.
No, we're screwed.
Yeah, that's. All right. Well, we'll wait for the answer. The invention of the leaf spring from 1919.
No, the leaf spring was already antiquated by 1776 or whatever year that was supposed to be.
Okay. Here we go. Continental Army capturing British Fort Ticonderoga. We have your fort. We will use it against you. Let's talk peace. All right. There you go. Thank you, Joe, for making two idiots feel stupider.
Listen, I specifically remember asking during class if this was going to be on the test, and it was.
Yeah. I only studied the stuff that you told us to study.
Right. I will say, Nicole and I do enjoy Jeopardy. Nicole is freakishly good at trivia, like useless knowledge trivia.
Who is people smarter than Josh? Nicole.
Yeah.
Well, who is Nicole? Sorry.
Right. I'm sorry. Who is Double Jeopardy? No.
The words that you used bear no resemblance of a response to that question.
See,
God have mercy on your soul.
We got an Office reference and a Billy Madison reference all at once.
All at once, all in the same, the same thing. Yes, we know Josh's stream size changes sporadically throughout any of these broadcasts, so
it can happen.
It can and
only on Matt's channel, not on mine. So
yeah, because your tube, your internet tube, is going all the way across the world. My tube is very large. That's what he said. I need to go back here because somebody, John, I wear a size large, a men's large shirt. Josh wears a boy's medium.
XL. To be comfortable.
Yeah. Wears a husky medium.
So let's see. The Gatekeeper release in general. Pretty decent.
Yeah, that was big news.
You know, I don't actually have it here.
Oh. Huh.
So that makes two of us.
Yeah. For the first time ever, it's not within my reach.
Well, no, I was just saying that I also don't have a Gatekeeper right now.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, rub it in. That's fine. It's fine. I don't really need one anyway. I mean,
yes. Let's see. Then we also, like, right before I was filming the Scale News, got an email about the the GS02F Buffalo.
Oh, that's what they're calling it? The F in Buffalo?
Yeah. The F in GS02F Buffalo.
Friggin' A. No, that's B. Friggin' B.
So
they didn't show much of the actual chassis though, did they?
They do on the website.
Okay, I haven't looked at the website. It's been a busy couple of days.
Yeah, me too. The web it's interesting. It's got a forward mounted motor, good and forward. It's it's got a 2-speed. It's got overdrive stock. It's got the counter rotating shafts, which I still put no bearing into. Anything. Let's see.
No torque twist. Science.
What if I told you? It doesn't have the cantilever shocks like the bomb had, which were awful.
Good. That was so much suspension.
Hard plastic molded inner fenders, nice.
Good.
It's got the blazer body.
Axles
are the same as the bomb was.
Okay.
Let's see, and then their kits.
Same tires, I think. Too,
same tires as the bomb. Nothing new there.
So it's a bit of an evolution as opposed to a revolution.
Yeah, it's got a bit of like the GOM drivetrain as far as the transmission side goes, and then with the bomb other stuff ish. It's new-ish. I will say that I do have. If anybody's itching to own a G-Mate, I've got a bomb that could be had pretty cheap. Like,
Wait a second. The GOM was the one you really hated.
the GOM was an absolute
Right.
pile of just the
The bomb
GOM.
is the one that I was sort of lukewarm and, in fact, didn't really like
The
in the
bomb
end.
was just like it was close on like a number of things.
Yep.
It just, but it was the same price as like a good kit. So
Right, and that
it was
was
just like,
that was sort of the hinge pin on all of it, I think.
yeah, it was just like if it would have been significantly cheaper than the other options, it would have been a good enough option to pick up. But it was
Right.
just like a little short on almost everything, and for that reason, it was just like there's no reason to buy this truck.
I think that was basically my review as well, which is on the channel. If anybody cares to watch it, you can
Did you
just
buy one of
click
those?
right up here. No, you can't click up here,
Yeah.
but you can search for yourself. I did. I bought that a long time. Well, when it first came out, I bought it
Yeah.
on pre-order and did it up and did a review and was
Yep.
sort of like, yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
So
I think I'd spend my money elsewhere.
yeah.
Chris Drift sent me £5, mate. Sound is a pound. That's like $80.
Yeah.
Your weathering RC truck video has saved me wasting another hard body. Well, thank you very much. I'm glad that I was able to help. I do enjoy the weathering.
If you would go ahead and just put me together a weathering kit,
Like,
that would be great. And then I'll
you
go
want
ahead.
some stickers? You just want some weathering stickers you can stick on?
Is that an option? Do they make those?
Yeah, Freaky Skins makes that
Freaking
weathered
skins. Well,
SR5.
yes, but I mean, I need to be able to weather everything easily. So,
Okay, well, it's funny you mentioned weathering because that project that I'm doing for real work.
Oh yes, your small projects.
Yeah, very small project. I'm doing a bunch of 24th scale static models, but I'm making them look like they've been in accidents. So I was at my my local static model hobby shop, which is an entirely different hobby shop than the one I normally, or the two that I normally go to. Yeah, it's just static models. And I was like, is there really a market for this? Yes, there is.
Were you the youngest person in there?
No, the guy behind the counter was younger than me, and there was a youth who came in while I was in the store.
Ah, interesting.
And he went, "Dad." No, but what I did get today were these AK Interactive weathering pencils, and it's not just a colored pencil. It's like almost like an oil, but it's not. Is it oil? I don't know what these are. I just got them. But they're basically for weathering in all kinds of different things. So you like chipping and aging, or metallic effects. So like a dent, or like scraping paint off. Perfect for that.
Okay.
And then dirt.
So dirt pens. God, I wish I had more dirt pens.
Anyway, yes. So that'll be a fun project. I'm shooting a little bit of video for it, but I mean, the main stuff is after I finish the models, they go off and then they get videoed, filmed. So that'll be an interesting project.
Well, that'll be fun for you.
Yeah. No. Static models are hard. Pieces are so small.
Yeah, that's Kevin Gibbs says that he's used them for over a year now. Incredible product.
All right, great. I did well. Special semi-grace water paint. So it's like a paint pencil. Neato.
So your Super Baja rate came this week, or was it last week? It's last week.
I got it on Wednesday, the day before my birthday.
So a week ago.
Yeah.
Alrighty then. So you got that. Maybe since we last did I got the Gatekeeper a while ago, so that's not really mail this week. It was just released. I did get my Instagram ad purchase of the week, which was I showed in my story. This is called the Dome Dock.
Actually, you know what? That's not the worst product I've I've ever seen. Actually, it was like
it mounts to the wall, and then you put your hats down in it, and then they stack in each other, and it can hold several hats on the wall. What? And
it's so incredible.
And for just $19.99 plus S&H, you could have your own dome dock.
Go to domedock/Josh Thede
Right.
/ affiliatelinks.com.
Yes, exactly. Affiliate 5% increase. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could have 3D printed one. Sure, I could have, but then I would have had to draw it and test it, print it.
Oh,
could have warped
all of 10
like
minutes probably for you to put that together.
I would rather buy it. Like if it's an easy,
there is a point, right?
Simple thing to buy. Plus, it's actually injection molded and like it's going, with the screw. Like I would rather purchase something like this.
Of course, that makes sense. Chris Drift sent me another £5. Thanks very much, my friend. There's so much I want to watch. Time to leave this stream and enjoy. All right, cool.
Hey, you know what?
Bye.
Donation and then an exit. You can't argue with that. Like, you know what? Thank you. I appreciate it.
I got some other stuff today. There's a lot of mail for this week, actually. Mytrick RC sent me a new light kit for the Gladiator.
Aha.
I asked for extras because I wanted amber fogs to match.
For your new CC hand fenders.
Yeah, exactly. And then he also includes all the light buckets for the
rock lights.
Rock lights and everything too. So
I also talked to him this week, and I have a new light kit coming for this truck right here.
Oh, cool! Yeah. Are you keeping that paint job, or are you going to repaint it?
Nope. I have a new paint job that I'm going to have done. A themed one. So.
Josh smells.
Right. And then I'm also going to the light kit that's coming will also play into that exact. So I've got the body. I've got the body over there. I'm actually going to steal the wheels off of my Class 2 up there. I can't decide if I'm going to keep my Class 2 or not. I feel like I might sell it.
Well, considering neither of us are going to be at that event because it's not happening this year,
right?
I'd say sell it. Get rid of it.
Exactly, and then I'll just start over again. So I feel like I'm going to sell the Jeep and then restart again. I can't have I'm just going to have a truck for that long. Like why? So.
I mean
that doesn't make sense.
Why would you keep any of these stupid things? Useless.
Yeah, like
just have fun with them. Ding dong.
RGB EVGA lighting. Nope, that my EVGA package that arrived today, different project, and Matt's is only a day behind.
Yes, that's true. So I am always a day behind, it seems.
So yes,
but it's just a lot of distance to travel. Right. Not so much for you. I think they just probably kicked it down the street.
Yeah, they're just in LA. I can't believe that you're going to have yours only a day later than me.
It's the magic of UPS.
That's what's pretty interesting. What are you going to do with the Magpul body? I'm probably going to use it as my templates first. It's it's pretty custom cut to this custom chassis. So it's likely just going to become a mess of templates. And then, after that, it'll probably just get sold with the truck. So I don't plan on keeping the truck long term. I just want to execute this thought that I have and then sell it. So
there you go.
I paid quite a lot for it, so I feel like I need to.
I know. I saw how much he was selling it for.
Yes, but I definitely know I wasn't going to lose money, and so.
Anytime you buy something, usually decreases the value of it instantly.
It's an SCX-10-2 chassis. It's got a very stretched, stretched super low. It's got rock jocks on it though, front and rear. It's got some SSD shocks. It's a belt. It's super. You can tell that's ride height.
Wow.
So
very compy.
It's very very not a lot of flex. Oddly, people don't realize that you don't want a lot of flex for competition. But it's
What?
very class 2. Like, I'm pretty sure that this little metal bar bolted to the roof is to get like roof rack points or something like that.
That's definitely that.
Um,
That's a cheaty roof rack.
yeah. It's got a bench seat in there, which is, I mean, but there's no like depth to it. It's for points. So, it doesn't have a transmission.
That'd be fun though.
Yeah. No transmission,
Nope.
no wheels, tires, or any electronics.
Oh man, you got ripped off.
And I paid $750. $750.
Rip off. No, I'm kidding. That's
Worth it.
not that bad.
Worth it. He had the listing up for 20 minutes when I bought it, and I know that I was right behind it.
I bet that you have enough clout that even if you weren't first in line and he saw all the, like, say there were 5 or 6 PMs in his inbox and you were number 6, I bet you he would have gone delete, sold.
I don't know that he knew who I was.
Hello, I am from the internet.
I think maybe after
the price would have gone up if he did.
Maybe after I paid for it, because my
Right.
PayPal has like hardly like in it. Then
He went, shoot. Did I say 750? I meant 950.
Exactly.
Bauhaus sent me their new steering rack for the Enduro.
Oh,
IFS.
nice. Yes, I covered that in the news the other week.
Send news. And they also sent me the Panhard reinforcement bracket for the SCX 10-3.
Oh, look at that. I didn't know that was a thing.
I didn't know it was a thing either. It came in the mail. But this is good.
Are you sure that that's released yet?
I got nothing. I don't know. He wouldn't have said, well, oops. Guess what? It's coming out right now. It's coming out right this second. In fact. This is the reinforcement bracket for the SCX 10-3. Can we just delete all that? You know what? I'm sure it's fine. It's fine. It's no big deal. I'll find out in about 10 minutes. But no, that's a good piece to replace. I've got the I think the Vitavon one on my my prototype 10-3. So that one will go on the Gladiator.
Nice. Yes.
It's not like anyone's watching, says Joe. So it's fine.
Nobody watches this. Matt's safe. Yes, it has been released. Don't worry.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Joe, Lloyd Strapanic said GCM just did a video on it too.
Yep.
So.
Same here. Jeremy Burris just said the same thing. I got a delivery this week. Well, actually, last week, but I only actually received it. Long story. But I got my Ticonderoga RS Pro and 4.5 turn eliminator.
Oh, nice. Yeah. I messaged Ty today because I have the RS as well. I don't have my 4.5 turn, and he was sending me one, but who knows with the mail system.
Yes. And so I'm looking forward to that. These are.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it just in time for the weather to be absolute garbage here.
Perfect. Studded drag tires. Done and done.
No, there's a good monthly mayhem challenge. Winter drag racing.
Yes.
I win automatically because I get winter.
Right. We drag race in the winter as well. So.
Yes. Good job.
Yeah.
Somebody did have a question here that I thought would be a good little topic of conversation. What is our favorite YouTube channel outside of RC?
Favorite YouTube outside? Well, I will say that most of the channels that I watch are outside of RC. There's a handful in RC that I watch, of course, but most of the stuff I watch is outside. My favorite, it would either be, like for me, it's most of the stuff I like to watch a lot of drag racing. So 1320, probably really high up there. I watch a lot of Cletus McFarlane as well. Or switching gears completely, Linus Tech Tips is probably the one I might watch the second or third most.
Right. Well, after you, and you're in RC, and then after, it's mostly, see, a lot of it is RC related for me. But Hardware Canucks is really high up on the list.
I do like his. He doesn't put out as much content as
You don't
Linus.
think so?
Does
He
he?
has like, there's like at least 2 or 3 videos a week, it feels
Okay.
like.
Well, then maybe his just don't pop up in my algorithm as much.
He is Canadian, so
Yeah. Well, so is Linus Tech Tips.
that's true. That's true.
So
So we have all the best celebrity.
yeah. Linus has like 5 channels. That's true. I do watch, well, and that's actually really good. Linus Tech Tips, Tech Quickie, I like. And then what's their news one? Tech Linked. I watch most all the Tech Linked. Tech Quickie every once in a while when they pop up and they look interesting. And Channel Super Fun is okay. I don't watch it as much.
I'm trying to think now about what other ones I subscribe to. I'm just going to fire up YouTube here because
I should just share my YouTube page.
My
My awful subscription feed.
Oh, I watch a lot of Jay's 2 Cents.
Oh, I do like Jay's 2 Cents.
Yeah. Lars Christensen is in there.
I see him a little bit.
Which hasn't helped me at all.
The other one that I actually do like, completely outside of my norm of what I usually like to watch, is Casey Neistat.
Oh yeah, Casey's high on my list of.
He had taken a break from stuff, so he's come back recently, and I just like him as like a filmmaker. I don't know how his stuff now it can be so ridiculously simple.
Yep.
Like the
still
videos, but still be so like compelling or grabbing to watch.
Yeah.
Oh God, Steve D just said Good Mythical Morning, and honestly, I love Good Mythical Morning.
I don't think I've even heard of that one.
It's ridiculous. So here's my guilty viewing pleasures. Good Mythical Morning.
Oh, that's what's their face?
Link and
Rhett and Link.
Brett, yeah.
Those are great guys. I love those guys.
Love Good Mythical Morning. And the other one, which makes me like a 9-year-old to watch, is the How Ridiculous channel, where they basically drop shit off a tower onto other shit. It's like,
that's the Australian guys, right?
It's the most ridiculous stuff.
Yeah. I think Mark Rober went down there.
Yeah, he built a trampoline for him.
Yeah, giant trampoline. Yes.
Hoonigan.
Mark Rober. I also watch that channel a lot.
I like his as well. Once a month or whatever when he does. Ian saying Hoonigan isn't high up there. Kind of not for me. I don't watch a lot of the daily transmission stuff. One of my favorite series of all time though is their Build and Battle series, which is where they put 2 teams. That is one of my absolute favorite. And then I catch some of their ones like sporadically that I see and find interesting, but I don't follow a lot of like their daily stuff. I don't, I do like Donut Media.
Donut's great. Yeah,
like
I love
some
Donut.
of the Up to Speed and D-list stuff, some of that stuff.
I think Up to Speed is great. I like James Pumphrey as a person.
He's just goofy and fun and
goofy.
Yeah.
Hacksmith. That's another great channel too.
I don't know that one.
Oh, you should check that one out. They do some pretty great stuff. Adam Savage, Tested, One Day Builds, all that stuff is amazing. Thank you, David, for reminding me.
That one a little bit. Here and there. I don't watch all of his. Oh God, you want to know another one that makes me a 9-year-old because I watch it. Most of them.
Go.
Mr. Beast.
Yeah.
So dumb.
Right.
But
yeah. Oh, Bright Sun Films is a good one too. If you like,
I love
he does
those.
a series Abandoned.
Yes, some of my favorite. He does a lot of it that's like Disney related, but
yeah, he's a real Disney fanatic.
Either way, Bright Sun, great little mini documentaries.
Yeah.
It's RC related ones. There's like neglecting
Luke Towan as well. He does all the model train HO scale.
Definitely not.
That stuff is awesome though, man.
Do you have to be on a 56K modem to watch those?
Dude.
Is it best seen on CRT? Like
yeah. Made for Trinitron.
Do you wear your cardigan while watching?
Dude, he's younger than you or me,
What what
okay? And
what
he's
kind
got
of what kind
millions
of
of people
chamomile tea is
following.
your favorite while watching?
You need to check it out. It's a lot better than you're giving it credit for. Ding dong. Um, outside of or
Out,
inside of RC,
inside
what's
of
your
RC, but outside of just like our group of like
our main
normal
group?
associates, you, me, Greg, Chris, um, like
Uh,
people who you
you,
wouldn't people who you wouldn't call a friend, you would call like at max an associate, more so outside observer.
okay. So not including like Tony either, right? So
Tony CCX, nope, we can't. We chat with him enough that I would.
shoot.
Um,
I don't. That's funny because you know what? I mean, we do so
I've never
we
talked
do
to
have a lot
K-pop
of
before, but I do
okay.
like watching his.
Yeah, I like his channel is good. He's also this is amazingly um, like the similarities are uncanny. He's a film editor.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah,
Did not
he
know that.
works in film and advertising, I think, as well. Um, there's also he lives in Toronto, so there's that.
Yep.
And we both play with RC cars and have 3D printers. So I mean, it's basically the same show.
Did we just become best friends?
What else do I watch? Oh, Jimmy Broadbent. You watch him at all? He
Nope.
does a lot of esports. He's like iSim racing and stuff.
I did. You ever see Johnny Q90? Uh,
Yes, yeah,
so
his stuff is great.
I like watching his stuff. I consider him kind of inside of RC in
Loose,
sometimes,
yeah.
like
He's
at
not
time,
really
you know, um,
technically RC.
right, amazing stuff. He's got that little that 5-axis CNC benchtop CNC, super cool, super jealous of that thing. I want it.
Yeah,
Want
he
it.
makes
It's
like
like,
he really is scratch building
yeah,
stuff.
it's like 10 grand for that little thing.
Oof.
I know.
A Main Hobbies. I watch that channel a lot. Brett's a pretty nice guy.
Yep. I don't catch a lot of A-Main's videos, I guess.
No, they're popular.
They are.
They
I
get
just
a
don't
lot of
think that they're
views.
usually like in the vein of where I'm trying to get info.
Oh
Like
no,
I'm usually like trying to find, like, if it's just like stock vehicle information, I'm like, it's not usually what I'm looking for. I'm usually like looking for somebody who's like doing something creative or
yeah.
interesting in that way. Um,
One more outside of RC for me, Feudivs. He's
mm,
a he's a Call of Duty streamer.
oh my God.
Yeah, I know. I watch
Well,
people play video games.
the one video game streamer that I actually watch a little bit of is called like what is his name? Dark something, Dark Viper, something like that. He's got like the GTA 5 world speed run record,
Oh, okay.
with like 100% completion, which not easy to do. Pretty crazy, and it's like a 12-hour straight record or some crazy
Ugh,
shit like that.
barf. No
Yeah,
thanks.
that's it's pretty nuts.
RC, like outside of our core group, I honestly, you know what? I should stop looking at the page and see what people are suggesting.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh, I've watched a couple of like RC trucks and tanks or whatever. I think he's Australian as
Oh
well.
yeah, like RC tanks and trucks 24/7 or something
RC
like
tanks and trucks
that.
24/7, 365.
Right.
Um,
I've seen a couple of his videos, but again, I think he mainly does like review stuff, right? More so than custom project
unboxings.
stuff.
Yeah, not a lot of custom stuff. And that's the thing. I think there's like that's not really. I think does
Yeah.
Danny Hyun has a channel, doesn't he?
I don't know. Does he? I guess I've only
He
ever
does
seen
some.
like Facebook stuff from him.
Yeah.
Um, which that stuff isn't as much my area. Um,
No. Will Movich. I don't know him.
Dale Steve's asking, have you guys ever had any luck getting Brett from A Main on these live streams? That'd be interesting.
No, but I bet you he would do it.
Yeah, that is interesting. Um,
Oh, all of RC. Yeah, I've seen some of his stuff. He's pretty creative with CA. Never seen anybody use so much CA in a project.
Interesting.
Exo caged RC.
I've seen his stuff around.
he loves the creep bodies apparently. So probably be your type of guy.
Yeah, let's see.
Headquake, obviously Headquake.
I guess I don't see a lot of his videos pop up for me. I've seen like
because
some of his.
he's not doing much RC these days. I talked to Rick not too long ago, and he's focused a lot of his attention on his music again. So that's good. Yeah.
I mean, I've seen some of his just like insanely popular, like it's just it's mind blowing usually.
Yeah. Millions of views, I think, now on his building from scratch out of wood.
Yeah, like building that Ford body out of wood. If he's got millions of views, it's got 10 times that by somebody else who posted it on Facebook, you know?
Right. I know. That's the disappointing thing when I see like he's not benefiting from any of the actual stuff. But yeah, of course, Headquake, I should have mentioned him. I mean, he's a pretty good friend, so I guess I probably just sort of assumed that he wasn't on the list of possibilities.
Yeah. Like Wes Made.
Oh yeah, Wes Made. Yeah, he's
I guess I mainly see his social media stuff.
Yeah, Joe 122 or Scott's Custom RC as well.
I don't know them.
You don't?
I don't.
Joe 122 is on the forums. I'll send you a link. You can check that out. We have another question from Joe.
All right. Let's feel down.
Ready? What is the name of the Germanic mercenaries that England hired to fight against the Americans in the Revolutionary War?
Germanic mercenaries. The Khan.
Okay. I don't think that's right.
I don't think so either. I'm not typing right now at all. That's not noise you hear. Yeah. God, if I had to guess of anything else, it would be like the, Hessens or something.
You're just like, you're making up words. Probably not even from Germany.
But,
Well, I looked it up just so I would know.
Right. And then realized that I had beat you to it already.
You're so right.
So,
right. Well, okay, we've talked about other channels that we like or
Let's
watched.
see.
I went through stuff I got. Did I have my SMT-10 last week?
No. Oh, yes, you did. Okay. Yes, you did.
Nothing.
Have you decided what you're going to do with it?
No, I don't even know.
Are you going to run over other things?
Yeah, I guess so. Does it come with wheels? Oh, it does come with wheels. Okay.
Does it?
Yeah. You get wheels, but you don't get tires. There. Oh, got one of those. I almost got one of those paper cuts I was telling you about. I swear to God, the axial boxes are the sharpest boxes in the world. You can cut steaks with these. In fact, that's going to be the opening of my next video. I'm going to cut open a watermelon with one of these boxes.
Perfect. I like it. That's, Okay. Gene Masters. I love 4-wheel drive 24/7 on YouTube. Best funny ass Aussies crossing best parts of OZ.
Oh, I used to watch a lot of overlanding RC or overlanding full size from Australia. Oh yeah, those guys are nuts.
Huh.
They're like Hessians. That's what they were called, the Hessians. Legendary, barbaric, bloodthirsty, hired soldiers.
You just had that sitting in the back of your mind the whole time, huh?
No, Joe just posted the answer. Hessians, of course.
Jesse Schultz was saying you should build that and then go back over, drive over the curb that broke your 6x6.
Yeah. Teach that curb a lesson. That'll teach you for getting in the way of my 6x6. I have to build that again, but I've been so busy getting parts together for the RC10, which it's actually like resting on its own shocks now.
That's impressive.
Right? I needed to go to the hobby shop because I didn't have any ball studs in the right size, so we got those to add to it, and then we're almost done. Mostly thanks to a lot of really helpful viewers who'd been watching me put this together.
And yeah, it hardly looks old anymore.
Well, yeah, right. It looks like, I mean, look at that vintage bumper.
Yeah,
That's
that
not.
white, that looking white again.
Yeah, everything's looking white again. It's great. I'm
That's
so excited.
yeah. I mean, that's pretty good. Not gonna lie.
Thank you.
Oh, one thing I did want to talk about
Go ahead.
on the Gatekeeper release.
Sorry, I'm not familiar with the Gatekeeper.
Was the fact that the Gatekeeper is very clearly designed after a Trent Fab full-size Ultra 4 car.
Yeah. When does the lawsuit start?
That I doubt, right?
I know that's not going to happen.
But what a missed opportunity. Like, I mean,
Oh, I know, but that's not Element's thing.
but
They
that's
don't
the
have,
thing is
they
like
don't have any licensing
Trent
agreement with
Fab
anybody.
is a small off-road shop out of Sparks, Nevada, not far from me. Small shop. They would have just been stoked to be like, and it should have just been at the day one when they like found a picture of it, like, this is a cool one, because all they did obviously was find a picture and they went, this is a cool looking buggy.
We can do that.
Let's model it after that. Now, the two things that could have happened were they just said, that's a cool buggy. We don't, and they just didn't even think if some more than one of them existed, if it was done by a builder who does things or what.
Right.
And
Yeah.
they could have just went to town and never even thought about it again, which would be,
Yeah.
and I don't know that any of them are Ultra 4 fans or know anything about that area.
Yeah.
The second option is that they did know who it was or had the ability to understand and find who the builder was, and then decided not to.
Right. Yeah. I mean, and we'll never know.
I mean,
I'm sure they won't tell us.
the fact it should have been like the second, like first one should have been pick design. Second thing on the list should have been contact company, because almost anybody in Ultra 4
They look at it
is doing small. They're not Ford. They're little fab shops basically.
Yeah.
They should have just went there or called and been like, hey,
Axel did with Randy Slauson.
Or any of the other, like, they should have just been like, hey, we'd like to build,
Jake,
like, can we put your name on it?
Yeah.
And just got,
and they would have been like, whoa, yeah.
Exactly. And instead, Trent Fab's been like, oh, that's a model of our car. And then they see like Laser Nut getting all of this prep. Like, they're just like, you modeled our car and we don't get any credit for it. And we just get to, like, what a missed opportunity.
Yeah. Well, maybe we'll see another variant of it down the road that does have some sort of tie-in. That would be nice.
I mean, I don't, like, both sides would have benefited.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And no cost.
No.
Like, I know how these deals work as well. Like, that would have been a no-cost deal.
For sure. They would have been like, holy shit, yes.
Yes, and here's whatever.
Yeah. What CADs do you need, or what, whatever.
I don't know if Trent Fab's doing
CAD. I was going to say, probably.
I don't know.
What pictures do you want?
Yeah.
Well, we used a, TIG welder and.
And I mean, they knock out enough of those. That chassis is called their top shelf chassis, and they do enough of them that maybe they are.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
Yeah. It's
Couple of questions here that I wanted to hit. Galen Long, how old is that RC? How old is the RC10? It's old. When did they first come out? 83 or 84? I can't remember exactly, but it's as old as that. It's an Edinger release, so it's before they moved to Cadillac Street or Avenue or Road or whatever. So it's
1984 is when it came out. Des says
84. Okay, so there you go. That's how old it is.
Yeah.
It's 7 years younger than me.
I would have been 1.
Yeah. Apart from crawling/trailing, are you guys into any other style of RC heavily?
Heavily, no.
No.
Peripherally, I've got like
Yes.
my Infraction and my Outcast. I've got
Right.
some FPV drones that I almost never fly. I've got some FPV wings that I want to fly more. I think I enjoy
Yeah.
that part of it a lot more.
I don't have anything like other than some of the larger scale stuff. I'm like slowly getting interested in bashing just because it's a nice outlet
Right.
from crawling. But yeah, just mainly crawling and boats. I just love boats. Got like 100 boats.
Yeah. All sailboats though. And nobody would question me if they'd be like, yeah, that's true. Matt definitely seems like he likes RC sailboats. Oh, and I do have a couple of no prep
Way
cars.
to way to cut that jib.
I do have a to me a semi now.
Yeah, same. Oh
Well,
man, big into semis. Big into semis.
I have it to my semi trailer. I do not have a truck yet.
All right. Oh, I've got it all. Got it all. Trucks, trailers, screw kits. Don't get me started. Please, because I don't know anything. Please don't get me started because I don't know anything.
Robert was saying, oh, he thought it would have been tugboats you were into.
Well, you know what? I mean, yeah, it's a little aggressive for me. Like, I don't like how they push other boats.
RC garbage barge with scale garbage.
That's not a bad idea. That'd be a good build. Indy Bama, thanks for the offer of Proline Brawler wheels with tires. I'm probably going to go J Concepts because they still make monster tires. I don't think Proline's making a bunch anymore.
Oh, interesting. Bull Gear just said, notice Josh isn't mentioning his three-wheel things.
Oh, yeah.
I guess I should have, because that is a vein all of its own. I've got...
But I figured that's just sort of common amongst all people in RC.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it should be a given. But I've got, let's see, I've got the, what's that?
Dancing Rider.
Usakani Tuk Tuk. Flamingo. X-Rider Flamingo. Then several Dancing Riders.
How many dual riders?
No dual riders, only Dancing Riders. I'm a purist.
Dual riders where it's at.
Yeah,
you're a purist, but you've got 3 knockoffs. I'm a purist. I only prefer the original and best.
Listen, the Dancing Rider is all its own. None of the other ones drive like the T301 chassis. The rest of them all have A-arm rear suspension. And I will say that currently I am in the market for a mid-motor buggy chassis. So
for what?
So that I can build my own larger scale version of the Flamingo.
Cool.
So
that'll be fun.
I'm gonna see what I can find there. And then I of course have my 5th scale Dancing Rider idea as well.
I like this little guy.
It is cool. I like that as well.
I didn't think I would. People change.
Harley's Tree Wheel Thursday Live.
All it's going to be is just you just driving them around in parking lot.
No, just me berating everyone as to why they need a 3-wheel RC vehicle.
Just need have one of these yet. 2007 Harps. Great job, Noob and Matt, on that beautiful Land Cruiser build giveaway. Looks amazing.
That ends today, right?
Thank you. Yeah, it does. Today at midnight is your final opportunity to get
5 times points if you order today.
5 times entries. So every dollar gives you 5 entries.
I only got 2 times entries on mine.
I know. I've got like 1 times entries, I think. But to be fair, if I won, that would be the ultimate like FU to everybody.
Dude, it's like, if I was you and I won, I would take it in a heartbeat.
Well, yeah, I'm not going to say no.
Yeah.
But it's a bit more challenging because I got to get all the way down there, which, but well, I can't. Well, I guess I can technically fly, but
Yeah.
I'd have to come up with a really good reason for going.
I think you underestimate how much. They'd be like, okay. You
Oh,
just give them a reason. They'd
Land
be like, yeah,
Cruiser? Oh,
that's fine.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure that would be fine. But yeah, Cruiser Gear actually posted a bunch of photos today on their Instagram of the full size with our 8th scale version sitting on top of it, which is really cool to see. I'm really glad that Blake did that because it adds a whole other dimension when you see them like right beside each
It's
other.
like a
You're
fourth
like,
wall
holy,
break.
whoa, it's the tiny version of the full size, man. The walls are bleeding.
Will the person who win it really understand and appreciate what it was?
I think so now.
Do you?
Yes, I do. I think so because when he posted it, he's like, "Who wants us to get into this RC thing as well?" And everyone's like, "You have to. This is amazing." So I think there's something there, and I think because I put a little letter in with it, like, "Congratulations, you won this hand-built scale replica. Don't
You've
leave it
won.
in the sun. Don't put it. Don't put it in the trunk of your car." Don't leave the batteries in it when you're charging it. Like all kinds of like really important details. So
They're gonna see that and go, "What the hell? Like,
I don't. Can
what
I
am I
just leave
supposed to
this with
do with
you?
it then?"
Yeah, I can imagine I actually, in fact, when I set up the radio, I set it up at 75% throttle.
You wanted
Just in
to
case.
tame that 35 turn down, huh?
I sure did. Only running on 2S batteries.
Yeah, like I don't want them to get their hopes up on this. So
Yeah, it's not a basher.
it's like me when I was driving the Gatekeeper and I put that 1800 kV
Oh man, that thing
fusion
was
system
ripped
in.
on 1800
The
kV.
fusion system, not bad, but it's
Still doing
1800
bucks.
kV, and it's like,
Not a lot of KVs for you.
no,
Plenty for me.
I just remember like, and I pulled this. Like I need a longer trigger, like because
I saw you
this
ripping it a
one's
little bit. Don't lie.
that was full scoot the whole video. It was the
I saw
only.
you. I saw you accelerate quite quickly up a rock face in one of the points in your video, and I was like, "Full beans."
I think it was the. Let's see. Is it? Yeah. It is the first time I remember doing a running video in a very long time where I used zero slow motion.
Yeah, I was gonna say it. It felt slow motion.
Yeah. Like, let's go. Let's
I
go.
can't even imagine. Like, you wouldn't want to put this fusion into a portal axle truck
Well,
because of all that extra reduction.
to be fair, your portal axle truck in the end should have the same reduction.
It should, but most of them, I feel like they don't.
Well, most people still message me to say, what's the gear ratio on my... I have a full video. It tells you where to plug in the damn numbers.
Yeah, you can just, it's an app. You can just use the app.
No.
Fuck driving.
FOC.
Oh, is okay. Well, there's no periods in between, so I figured that was just all right.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm gonna open this eventually. I just don't know. That's the thing. I've got the XE run, got the Z run, and the quick run fusion. What should I put in the Gladiator? This is 1800 kV. This is a mystery. What is this? 2300.
Is it a 4-pole setup? No, it probably is if it says 2300.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, do you have to recalibrate with that motor? You should always recalibrate. You should always calibrate. Whether or not it's set out of the box, it's always best to calibrate your throttle position.
No. Definitely calibrate the radio.
So
Yeah, I'll put your comments in the chat. Tell me which one I should put in the Gladiator for stage 2 of that build.
I feel like you should. You're not going to put an interior in that truck.
It has an interior.
Yes, has the axial interior. I feel like you would be best served to put that quick run into a truck where you're going to maximize the fact that it doesn't require another unit to be put somewhere.
Yes.
Which was great in the Gatekeeper. If you had one of those, you would understand. But the
no idea.
Yeah, it's that Gatekeeper. There's like no room. So yeah, that.
Sorry, I just a work text came through here. I may have to.
Well, speaking of, while you're thinking that, this morning, as I pulled up to the building, Matt and I have texted him about this today as my absence from his replying to his messages. Pulled up to the building right away, and the first thing I did is went to go sit down my coffee so that I could, like, we have security gates in front of my office. I'm usually the one to roll it up, even though I'm usually the last one to arrive at the office, since I'm usually rolling in around Josh hours. But I noticed that someone tried to rip the steel cage off that protects like one of the outside air conditioning units that's attached to my office. Tried to rip it off the building with what I imagine was a vehicle.
Yeah, there was no parts of the vehicle left behind, though, right?
There was not. So the first thing I had to do this morning was get the welders and grinders and everything out and repair the building. It's a good thing we have good security, because
Yeah, they were all over that.
God, what a pain.
What a mess.
So yeah. Hey, Jerry Lawson, thank you for the donation. This is trash. You guys should do this show, but better. Just kidding. Love this.
I agree. This show is terrible.
9 weeks.
29 weeks, yeah.
How long are people pregnant for usually?
Gosh, probably about that long.
I always feel like they say
maybe a little bit longer.
I always feel like they say it in weeks, and I don't really remember how long it is.
9 months is the usual gestation period for a human, isn't it?
40 weeks, Jacob Lowry says.
He must have had children.
Yes. Or somebody he knew. Maybe his mom.
Yeah.
He says, just kidding.
In mommy's tummy for 40
He says,
weeks.
just kidding. I don't know. But we just immediately, we could have done quick math and realized that was 10 months, 4 weeks in a month.
39 weeks.
Is it? That's way closer to 10 months than 9 months.
I don't know. I don't really care.
I mean,
it's never going to be a problem here.
It is not something that affects my day to day either. 40 weeks is correct, though, someone says.
Okay.
Take your word for it.
Yeah. 30 weeks. That sounds short.
Yeah. Yeah.
Colton Moore had a comment here. So I keep seeing posts about the servo that Axial recommends for the dig on the SCX-10-3 burning up and or catching on fire.
Ooh, fire.
I have not seen any reports of that. I've got
must be a small fire for how small that servo is.
It probably just goes.
Anytime you're using micro servos and
set your endpoints
and relying on people to set their endpoints, for one, micro servos, it's one of my least favorite things.
I don't like them either.
So,
but I set my endpoints.
Yeah,
they just work.
I do too, and it's just still like, I don't know. They didn't burn up in my Capra the short amount of runtime that I put on it.
Right. My Capra has a full size dig servo in there now. So
yeah, I did not end up I just didn't love the Capra transmission, so that thing had to go. And then I converted everything over to that Buggy. What did I do with that buggy?
You probably sold it. You've already forgotten.
Huh. Well, that's interesting.
Oh, here's a piece of. It's probably in the garage.
Oh, put anything.
Or sorry, a car hole, whatever you call it. Here's a piece of bad news. Chris Drift is mentioning that he just found out scale4x4rc.org is gone.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I mean, it's been
old
down
school forum
for a long time, and I check in to see if it's still up and running, but it is definitely not up and running at all.
Wow.
Dead.
Bummer.
Total bummer. Because
is the URL available? I own so many useless URLs.
Yeah, what was my latest pickup? rcpartpicker.com.
Yes, you did buy RC Part Picker. You and I
Because
talked
I
about
thought
that.
that'd be a good idea to own that one.
Yeah, why not, right?
Right. For the $8 or whatever it costs.
I own venturerc.com.
I remember when you were getting a lot of people checking out your site.
Oh, I had so much fun with that one.
That was a really good one.
I think I derailed their social media attempt pretty hard.
Yep. That's probably, you know what, Josh? You're probably solely responsible for them being in such financial trouble now.
That is one of my more favorite stories that maybe people haven't heard. Venture RC, which people now know the HPI Venture, when they were going to initially release that in 2015?
Yes, at least may have even been 14.
It might have been 14. Either way, I was in Kansas City at the time. But they created these Instagram accounts and Facebook accounts, and it just said Venture RC. And they were like, photos where you couldn't tell any detail. You could just see some of this stuff, but you could see Venture RC, and they started following people and like posting these. And you're just like, what is this? And you could tell it was an FJ. You could tell it was a new company. You're like, okay. So I saw it and just started trying to Google who it was, and I realized that venturerc.com happened to be available.
Still available.
So I went and bought the URL, and then I just redirected that URL to traxxas.com. So and then I sent the link to somebody, just somebody else, and then they were on RC Crawler at the time. They're just like, did you guys see Venture? If you go to venturerc.com, it goes to traxxas.com. And everybody just went posting everywhere.
Ballistic.
Oh,
which is hilarious because that was that before? That would have been way before the TRX4.
Way before Traxxas was into scale at all. So people thought there was no way that Traxxas would be into scale at the time. Right. So it blew people's minds.
Imagine you're Traxxas and you're hearing about this too, right? Because for them, that truck would have already been in development. Likely.
Oh, I mean, it could have been, but
right. And then they would have been like, "What the hell is going on?" So funny.
Yeah, I wonder if you go to venturerc.com where it goes.
That's a good prank.
Venturerc.com. Oh, I have venturerc.com right now, redirecting to Horizon Hobby. What was I doing? I wonder if I did that. That doesn't make any sense.
That's really funny.
Huh.
That's good.
I should change that redirect.
I used to do, because I've had many collection style hobbies in the past, and one of the old ones I used to do, which I don't do anymore, but I'm still really into poker as like a game. Like I still watch a lot of poker and play a lot of poker when I can.
Yeah.
But a long time ago, I used to collect and design poker chips.
Ah.
And there was a really good website there that I was a moderator on, and every year we do a really good April Fool's joke. So one year I made up this whole letter to like the owner of the website saying from an actual casino chip manufacturer, and that's always the goal, is to buy real casino quality chips. because they're better quality, they're the better feel, and you get used to the compounds they use in the clay. So I made up this fake letter where I basically was saying, we made this huge batch of chips for this casino that's gone out of business. They paid all their bills for the chips, but now that they've gone into receivership, we're keeping the chips, but we can't use them again. We're just going to destroy them. Would you rather have them so you could sell them? And we made up this huge and it looked real. Like, it looked like it came from a real guy at this company. And we had, like, it was so convincing that people were selling their collections to be able to afford to buy these chips. We got a cease and desist letter from the actual company being like, what do you can't do that. Don't do that.
No, you can't just make stuff up with our letterhead. Like,
it was incredible, but like prank level to the max. We really made a lot of people upset, but we were like, it's April Fool's. So, I mean, caveat emptor.
Right. Freaky Skins, who you know.
I do know
Freaky Skins used to work and do the artwork for a company called Icon Poker.
Oh, and okay. Yeah,
Icon,
I know Icon.
Icon, obviously, they're in Kansas City. They make casino chips.
Yeah.
Anyway, back in the day, for our events, it used to be the thing that where Freaky Skins, or the event organizer, would work with Freaky Skins, and they would have all of the chips made for the event with driver numbers. You'd get 2 of each number, two, like a white and a red, or a black and a red, and it would have the actual graphic of the event on it, the whole deal.
Right.
So that's how you would draw for driver order.
Yeah.
The thing, I would obviously fly all over the country to these events, and one time in particular, I remember I was flying to Atlanta, and I was leaving Kansas City. Neil, they're like, we just finished the chips. We need you to take the chips with you to the event. So I got them, packed them in my bag, my carry-on, since everything went in the carry-on. I didn't check bags ever. And I go to get on the plane, and I get pulled aside abruptly because poker chips, when they're stacked, especially in these rolls, like it was in these 2 long rolls, and they were banded together. Well, each of those chips has a little metal disc inside of them.
Yeah.
So it looked like these.
Those ones do. Real casino chips don't. Yeah. But anyway, keep going.
Yeah. So I had this long stack of metal discs in my. Oh, I got quite the 3rd degree. Like.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Oh.
Lots of weird stuff around poker and the border has happened to me too. I was traveling with a friend to a home game in Maine, I want to say, or maybe further. It was somewhere in Massachusetts. My apologies. But quite far from home to drive to a home game to play poker for a weekend.
Oh, okay. Home game. I was like, who's playing? Why is it a home?
No. Yeah.
I thought like home and away. Like.
No, like, so a whole bunch of us enthusiasts would get together, degenerate gamblers, and gamble all weekend. But we were bringing our own chips with us, to show off the collections and stuff. So we've got, like, between the 2 of us, we've probably got like 5,000 chips in the back of the car. And he was a bit mouthy with the guy at the border. So
I can't see you being friends with someone like that.
It wasn't. It was more like, I think, nerves for this guy than anything. But yeah, we definitely got pulled over and they stripped the whole car trying to find cash and stuff. It was, yeah.
Oh yeah, because you can't bring over more than 10,000 without declaring it.
Yeah.
That's why I always try and carry no $9,000, $9,500 max. I just, because if you ever forget, like I forgot I had an extra $500 in this pocket, then you're in trouble.
Yeah.
So
oops. Yeah, it's a constant problem here in my house too. Hey, there is a rumor in here that we should probably quell. Tower is almost as dead as HPI. I don't think I would count them out. I think
Tower just revamped their whole website to the new worse somehow style that
it got worse.
Horizon went to.
Like, the thing about Tower that I think had people very nervous was that there was a point at which they said, okay, we're not accepting Easy Pay or PayPal for like today because we're switching over the system.
Oh.
But some people took that to mean there is no more Easy Pay. There is still Easy Pay. It's just they were switching over the website. So
Mark White says $10,000 is heavy in toonies.
It's only 5,000 toonies. Shing, 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 shing. It's a lot of rolls of toonies, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, that's
heck of a lot of toonies. What's up with Vitera these days? From John Howard. Bought their 72 bitchin' Camaro. Awesome looking car. Performs well. Are they still a thing? I bet we're not going to see much more from Vitera.
No, Vitera is done, other than parts support for previous vehicles years. For a while. So
yeah.
I would imagine
making anything new.
Yeah, they're not making anything new. The brand will not have anything continue on it. It will only be parts support.
It's kind of disappointing. I was really looking forward to Vitera Fest 2022.
Yeah. Actually, they're still having it this year, unchanged.
Oh, awesome. Yes.
It's this weekend.
Ah, shoot. I'm going to miss it again.
Yeah. Attendance unaffected.
No triple hammers. That's from Tim, Small Factory Studio. That's a good one.
I like it.
That's good too. I like that too. Tell Eddie I still haven't taken all the foams out of the box, but you see I do have cell blocks on the top row there now.
Oh, yeah.
I took all the stickers off, though. I hope that's okay.
Mine are in a variety of stages. Some still have some of the Crawl Innovation stickers on them. Some of them have some random ones.
Yeah, but I don't like the stickers. Keep it clean.
Yeah, I have any of the ones that are like really distracting colors. I had to pull those off.
Yeah. Chris Drift has another question. Are people still paying over $100 for New Bright Jeep and Land Rover shells? I
would probably say yes. Or more.
Probably more now. Broncos were going for an ungodly amount of money.
Why?
I don't know. I don't understand the fascination with that truck.
I would guess, and if you had a new condition New Bright JK right now, I bet you could get $200 for it.
Easily. I paid $200 for the one that I used for the 6x6, and that was 4 years ago. 3 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, so yeah, if you're sitting on some new condition New Bright JKs with the clear windows, not the mud version.
Yeah, not the mud version.
Yeah.
Honestly,
what's that?
Blue or red.
True. Blue or red. I would put a greedy number on it and just sit back and wait until someone had to pay you.
Yep. Desperate. Blue Dooley said the New Bright 6 scale CXT is worth $200 or more.
I've got one of those back in Missouri. Possibly.
It'd be a cold day before I recognize Missouri.
Yeah. A lot of STX 10.3 parts are on the fall sale, and Easy Pay won't be back until the holidays, Jeremy Burris says.
Oh, interesting. Okay. I thought it was just a quick switch over.
That is interesting. So I will say, I'm not Tower's website was bad. The search was awful before. The new site, worse. And I'm not sure about the search.
Search is better, isn't it?
Is it? I don't know.
I'm going to find out right now.
I will say that the actual...
What are we looking for? Tell me something to look for here.
Look for an RC tricycle.
No, give me like a product.
What if you don't know the exact part you're looking for? Type in axial knuckle. No, axial knuckle. Something.
Axial knuckle. Should I spell knuckle correctly? Oh, there's 3 things that pop up already. High clearance knuckles, which are holy shit.
For the SCX 10.1.
Yeah.
Then there's the
aluminum knuckle black.
That was for the SCX 10.1.
And then steering knuckle set Yeti.
Yep. And steering knuckle set for the Wraith, XR10 Wraith, both.
Oh, I didn't even hit return. I should hit return.
And I'm actually, I'm on
XR10 knuckles. You can still get XR10 knuckles.
Yeah. I'm on, well, that's because they also used them on the Wraith.
Yeti Jr.
Yeah.
AR-44. There they are.
So I actually searched it on Horizon's site, which I would assume was giving me basically the exact same.
I'm going to type in infarction, see what comes up. It still comes up. All right. Good quality. Let's see if I spell Axel
Wrath.
Complete rear axle assembly for the Wraith 2.2. Not too shabby. Something else came in the mail. This hat.
It's too blown out on mine to actually see.
There. How about?
Oh, no. Actually, it's not. There's just nothing on it except the little thing on the side.
Yeah, it's just on this side here.
Yeah.
Frenchman in a crawler. That's.
Oh yeah, he sent me
Cedric. Yeah.
A photo that he was going to send one of those.
Yeah. So mine came first. Suck on that.
Yeah. Probably came out of French Canada.
No.
I know.
France. Came from France.
I did update my redirect on venturerc.com, just so you know.
Yeah. Where's it redirecting now?
Your mom's house.
Yes. She'll be so happy with the visitors. venturerc.com. Oh, it just goes to your page. Womp womp.
Yeah, exactly. Thanks for the hit.
Well, yeah, it's the only hit you're gonna get. You have a nice looking website. Who did all these graphics? Not you.
I mean, I paid.
Who'd you pay to get it done?
Actually, I did almost my entire website in a weekend.
What'd you do it on?
Illustrator?
No. What's your...
Squarespace?
Yeah.
Where you, too, can create great websites. Oh, wait, no, that's Wix. Damn it.
That's Wix, yeah. Get it right, dude.
You know, that was a toss-up on who I was going to... And again, I am the freaking advertising is I am the demographic. Like people who advertise, like I'm the demographic advertisers are looking for. Because I was having a really hard time trying to choose between Wix and Squarespace. But I think
6 months.
It wasn't that long. I made the decision in an afternoon, but it was all just like, I think I listened to a podcast last and it was just like, and you all too can use Square. I think I was listening to Rogan or something.
I don't need it, but if I ever need a email, excuse me, if I ever need like an email, like a mass sending service, I'm using MailChimp.
Oh, 100%. Obviously.
MailChimp. It's my favorite ad. Like the one where they're trying to like get people off the street to just read it. It's a podcast commercial. Anyway.
Oh, I definitely don't. We listen to different podcasts.
Tim is being very funny tonight. What's a Team Rappy Jeep Comanche truck body worth? It's a great looking unit.
$30.
Yeah, it's a great looking unit if you don't want an actual Comanche. If you just want a roof chopped Cherokee, I definitely recommend the Team Rappy. Corey DeHaan said you can get a China JK hardbody for $50. That's true.
Not the same. Way different.
It's not the same because it's not at all anywhere close to accurate for a JK.
Yeah, they're also off. That's true. But
way off.
Yeah, exactly. And there's just so much different. Like the China JK ones are tiny. The New Brights are thick.
You know I like saying that. 2007 Harps, what's your favorite Instagram pages?
Mine are inappropriate and I can't say.
I don't follow any of those. I don't know.
Mine are all the meme pages.
Yes, that's true. You do get a lot of... If you need memes... not Bring a Trailer. Auto Atrocities is one of my favorites.
I've seen their page.
Some weird ass stuff being made by people. They did another post with that thing. And
hey, look at you go.
Yay. So
Yeah,
cool.
my let's
I
see.
follow more hashtags than I do pages.
But the first post that pops up on my Instagram is a machine being repaired,
Oh,
and
cool.
it's at my facility. So it's by my machine repair guy.
Yeah, my first one to pop up is the Cruiser Gear page. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. I follow a lot less because I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't look at
Rodney pops up right away.
Yeah,
I'm
GC
enjoying
Radcon.
Rodney's Alabama adventure.
So crazy. Like, I mean, I talked to him on a semi-regular basis, and I had no idea he was moving to Alabama.
I don't talk to Rodney. I just follow him on social media. But just all of a sudden, Alabama.
Poof.
Um,
And goes from living the dream in California to living a different dream in Alabama. The dream is the one where you open your electrical service box and it's filled with wasps.
that is Alabama
Yeah.
and the Midwest in general. Like,
Right. Yeah.
you got to always be ready with a can of wasp spray. Or, I will say, my father, quite the inventor of the million ways to kill a wasp. I mean, evidently, Dawn dish soap is very,
Yep. Soap
very
is very effective.
effective. Yeah. He found all
Because what it
kinds.
does is it blocks their ability to breathe. It
Yeah.
seals their bodies, right? It's crazy.
The he had like modified old fire extinguishers so that he filling it and then pressurizing it with his air compressor, and so he could kill wasps from like 60 feet away.
Wow.
Because they had 2-story house, so like the eaves of the house and all that.
Oh yes.
My mom hated it though. He'd kill all the wasps, but then it'd rain that week and it would be a bubble bath in their front yard.
Oh yeah.
But they live at the Ozarks, or they lived at the Ozarks, so it didn't really matter.
Oh, I've seen that show.
Very accurate.
Some fine people. Salt of the earth. Salt of the earth.
That's where I'm retiring to.
Yeah?
Yeah,
That's the goal?
I do follow some hashtags as well.
FJ55, FJ80, FJ60, FJ62,
See,
FJ43, FJ45.
Exactly. I'm more of a fan of the 51s, 53s.
The 75 and a half.
The more rare. So.
Yeah. The more non-existent ones. That's really that's my bag. Did I show you my new CC hand bumper for the?
No, you did
jail?
not, but I like it. I did see a question in here. When is the next what is that thing? JT video.
You know what? I think I've probably got enough. I got to get these static models done first. I have a week and a few days to get those wrapped up. So I'm probably gonna have to focus on that for the next week. But I'll try to slam one of those in there. I do want to do an RC10 update too, because that kind of needs a good quality update now that it's almost a complete rolling chassis. But yeah, let's say there'll be at least one of those 2 videos in the next week.
There you go.
Yeah.
I still have my flip that truck down here on the floor. And
wow.
I really need to get back to that series.
Yeah.
But I need to get the 50,000 subscriber giveaway truck going because I'm almost there. So
yeah, you're 59.7?
Yeah.
59.8 right now?
49, yeah, 40, whatever. 49.
49. 49.
But regardless, so I need to get that
I'm
thing
going to
done.
unsubscribe though when you get to 50,
Good.
30, 49.99.
Mm-hmm. Good.
Good.
Carrying you. Somebody was asking if I saw Hemi Storm's post about him as Joe Exotic. I have not seen that, so I need to go do that.
Yeah, because he's doing something wild with his Gatekeeper. I've seen the final photos. It looks pretty good.
I have not. All I've seen is he's pulling a mat and putting a Lexan body over top of a.
Yep. When you can't see the cage, what difference does it make?
I will say it's probably going to look bad. The bomber was just the worst.
Joe's what? I don't.
Worst.
Don't hate on that bomber, okay?
Look,
just so we're clear, it's not in this room. I can't reach it, but I put panels back on it. Okay.
Good. Yeah.
I liked it anyway. I thought it looked good. Moose Jaw is picking up his Gladiator this weekend.
Ah, nice.
I was at I know he's talking about the RC version, but I was at the dealership yesterday, and I did, for the sake of my own scientific experiment, I parked my JL right next to one, just to see how much longer it actually is, to see if it could possibly fit in the driveway.
And
I think we can make it fit. I just need to get rid of a bush. and somehow convince Rebecca that this is a necessary change in vehicle.
Exactly. I mean, just for all of the home improvement projects that could possibly.
Oh, man. All of the landscaping stuff I might do.
Everything that could fit in that 5-foot bed.
All the 3 rocks, bag of sand.
Chibs did notice that you did miss a hell of a, that's what she said.
Which one? It'll still fit?
Well, I mean, you said
I can make it fit.
Well, yeah. And then there was another part. But I was at the dealership this weekend as well, and Nicole and I drove the trim the bush part is what they were getting at. We drove a Stingray GT.
Yes. Best color.
Not bad. We'll see though.
I'm surprised
2020 supply is pretty cheap or pretty low right now. So
it's good.
It's keeping the supply is low.
Oh.
So it's kind of keeping prices higher, and I'm not in a rush, so I'll wait, and I can either wait until they get all their 2021s, and then if there's any 2020s left, swoop something up cheap, or I'll buy a 2021 in several months.
Mine was like a 2018 and a half, because they did a second run in 2018, so it's technically a 2019, but it's still a 2018. And yeah, I got a slightly better deal on it. Plus I had employee pricing because I am a former employee. My dad was a plant manager, so got a pretty good discount on that. But it didn't make up for the fact that my trade-in was worth next to nothing. So yeah. The Honda... Did you have a slight accident? Yes, I did. That's gonna erase so much value.
Well, and it was a fake Jeep, which are worth nothing anyway. Yes, it was a unibody Jeep. Yeah, but it had very low kilometers. So Moose Jaw, don't. Yeah, he said, I'm a teacher. I can't afford a 1-to-1 Gladiator. Yes, sorry. I will say, I've also seen what Moose Jaw's wife drives.
Yeah, the M6. So
yeah, and Moose Jaw also drives a nice vehicle.
Yeah, I'm sure he does. You could afford a Gladiator, but he did make a very funny reference to one of my favorite movies of all time. I'm not sure he got the name of the child right. Maybe it was Joey. Joey, do you like movies about gladiators?
Do you like to see grown men?
Have you ever been to a men's shower? What does he say? He says something like,
I don't remember, but
you've ever seen he doesn't say, have you ever seen a grown man naked?
It's I don't.
Very close.
It's right in line with it.
Been to a male shower, group shower, something like that. Now I need to find it.
Movie lines from Airplane.
Have you ever seen? Have you ever seen a grown man naked?
I thought that's what I thought.
Classic. So good. Okay, I think we're gonna go now.
Yeah.
No, he can stay up here.
Jesse Schultz says, Josh, you're going to buy a fancy electric car soon. Technically, I have till 2035. And by then, I really hope I'm not in California. I hope I'm not in California.
Yeah. I mean, you could get the new 4xe Wrangler.
Isn't that a hybrid?
Yeah, it is technically a hybrid.
So I don't think that would be allowed in California currently. In 2035.
They're really making that mandated, eh?
It's dumb. It will go away by then.
Yeah.
Gene Masters with a donation. Appreciate it, sir. I'm doing a WPL C14 Toyota hobby grade with better clearance and brushless. Just deciding on what body to print for it. Have you ever built one? I do not know what the C14 is. I know what the D12 is. And I had two.
The C14, I think, is the Toyota.
Oh, okay. I built one of those.
I think.
Is it the very little? Yeah, there's
How much
kit.
Building is it?
There's a kit version. It's the exact same price as the ready to run, but it comes with no electronics.
Watch out for bending frames on the Gladiator. The real one. Look it up. From Tim, no, Matt, you need a brodozer to keep it classy.
Now, I'm just saying, if I got a Gladiator and I could get a white with a white top, I would not mind like 22s, white matched 22s.
Oh, God.
On 35s. I like.
You're everything that's wrong with.
I like it.
People who buy Jeeps.
Kind of like it.
2020 Gladiator. So you're saying there's a chance? Yes, Joe. I don't know. I mean, there's no reason for me to have one. I am perfectly happy with my JL. I don't need a useless pickup bed and more trouble parking it in the city.
I mean,
so there you go.
You are downtown, but
I am very much downtown.
I'm just saying.
I can't believe you would do that.
I'm not gonna lie. I like that style.
Ugh. Of all people.
I know. But that's the thing. It's like, I know that if I get a Gladiator, I'm not getting a Gladiator for off-road use.
No,
I like it. I like it for, if I was going to go do fire roads or just like trails to something that I'm going to.
Your buddy Clay's kind of outfit,
Clay Carter's got his built for full
off-roading
use.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just saying, I like it. Tony CCXRC just said
he gets to say nothing.
I know.
Mr. Angry Grill has zero opinions.
That's what he just said. Might as well get white angry eyes for you too, Josh.
Nope. His opinion is moot.
What's that horrible body kit that you can get for them?
Oh, the Fab 4s.
Fab 4. Those things make me want to.
You know what? That might be right up Tony's alley.
Yeah, we should get him one.
You know what? We should send him a picture of one.
Let's do a Patreon or a
GoFundMe.
Let's do a GoFundMe for Tony needs a Fab 4 body kit.
Harley, have you seen the Donk Hoonigan is building? Yes, Scott O's Donk. I'm a big fan of donks too. So
we can get you happy eyes instead, said Joe. Way of Life. What did Way of Life do to his Gladiator?
Oh God.
Something about that guy.
Chris M says, for such good 1/9 scale taste, Josh has very questionable taste in 1/1s.
Right? Thank you. Oh, he's really jumped up in the subscriber count since I last checked out his channel. Oh, he Linexed the bed. Good job. Evo, probably stage 4.
Yeah.
So I know a lot about trucks. Okay.
Yeah. That's
Tony gets less Jeep waves now, and he's not sure if he's upset about it or not. Don't worry, Tony. I only wave if they wave first.
I wave. But I've been a real Jeep driver since '97.
Excuse me.
Real
Oh,
Jeep.
since '97, huh?
Yeah.
I've had Jeep since pretty much day one, pal.
I'd say that's when I started driving them.
I had a YJ, and then I had a couple of different TJs.
I had 2 TJs.
I didn't have a JK. No JK.
Right.
So I got a Cherokee after that. No.
What? Yeah, exactly. Like,
you know what I had before the Cherokee, though?
A Renegade.
Oh, no. Nothing that
Compass.
That good, Josh. Yes, I had a Compass.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. It was good value. Good value. Manual.
Oh my God.
Electronic locking rear differential. Well, sort of. It was a good little truck. It was very reliable.
I can just imagine you lusting over the Jeep Liberty in the day too. Like, oh, one day I will own a Jeep Liberty.
Hey, times were tough back then.
Jeremiah, thanks for the donation. I'll get the Jeep.
Hey, hold on. Why are people giving him money? Stop giving Josh money. He doesn't need it. Fridays.
One day they want to see me get a Jeep that is not a 2009. I almost turned 180,000 miles today. Oh, so close.
I'm telling you, dude, you should just get that Gladiator done. Just get it. Wait a minute. Why do you want? Okay, let's hear the justification process for why Josh needs a 4-foot pickup bed.
It's a 5-foot bed. Thank you.
I know. I'm being facetious.
So, I'm keeping the black Jeep JK.
Oh, you're keeping that and getting rid of the Honda. That's right.
Nicole hates the Honda. Hates it. It's the soul sucker. It's a white Honda Accord.
Yeah, there's not much personality.
It's the Sport.
Ooh.
But she does not like it.
Wow.
However,
anyway,
she is perfectly fine with driving the old JK.
Perfect.
So
she gets to keep the JK.
Right, which has been paid off since forever because it's a 2009 and I've owned it since 2009. So the Honda is almost paid off. Or right there somewhere. Anyway, nears makes no difference. So trade it in, decent trade in value on it. Like, 13, 14. Keep the payment low ish. Not low, not as low as I'd like, but still.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry, Jeremiah, you so rudely interrupted the time that he should have been allotted. I'll get Jeep hate Wrangler. I'll get hate. Jeep Wranglers should be a 2-door, and Jeep Gladiator is an abomination and makes small children cry.
He paid you to say that.
I'm not happy about it.
Thank you, Kevin. Much appreciated. Cheers to you, pal.
I still have another one from Gene Masters to talk about, but I'm not going to let Jeremiah off with this. So the 2 Jeeps that I had previously, the TJs, 97 and an 02, were great Jeeps in general, for the most part. But I will say that after I traded in the 02 and then I picked up my 2009, I was very happy with the 4-door JK. Like, the difference in ride was amazing. Just the functionality of it in general made it a car like you could drive every day and do things, have people around. It was worth it.
There's a lot more room for people. Yeah. I won't argue with that. And that's one of the reasons, because when I was looking at getting the Jeep, we only had one vehicle. And Rebecca's like, you can't get the 2-door, you got to get the 4-door. Totally accurate.
I'll even go so far as to say that the JKs and the JLs look funny in 2-door.
I agree. I do not like the 2-door JL.
Not a fan.
Nope. It looks great without the top on. But
Yeah.
the moment you put the top on it, it looks very strange.
It looks very, very odd.
Just like my shirt. Go topless. It's Cruiser Gear shirt.
It's weird that that's on a shirt, though.
Yeah, I know. I think it's more of like it's an exclamation to other people.
Oh, I see. Do as I say, not as I do. Gene Masters donation. Choice between Jeep or Toyota. It's Toyota all the way. Better parts, better safety, and just plain better. Oh.
Okay, two of those 2 points aren't really factors for me.
Safety and what?
Parts.
Oh.
Like I can't get parts for a Jeep Wrangler.
My Jeep has been amazingly reliable for 180,000 miles.
Same. I don't
left me stranded one time after the RC four-wheel drive event. And I'm pretty sure that was just because it knew I was at something RC four-wheel drive, so it's just like, I think I have to break down now. Like, right? Yes.
Oh, zinger. That was good.
Like, oh, wait, yep.
No, but like to be 100% honest, I wanted a Tacoma, but Rebecca put the kibosh on that, which is totally fine. I'm glad that she did. The only other option that I was considering at the time, and would still be a consideration now if I were looking for a new vehicle, which I'm not, would be a 4Runner. But the tech and the actual like truck itself hasn't really been changed in a number of years. Even though you're getting a 2020 4Runner is exactly the same as it was 10 years ago.
Wow.
Nothing has changed. In fact, in the interior, you're getting substandard in terms of your entertainment package, any of your safety features. None of those things are really any better.
Toyota's interior never been very good.
No.
The only person that does interiors worse than Toyota is Nissan.
Yes, those are absolutely the worst.
Chris Drift, £5. Hardigan money for watching Luke Tawan video. Now I'm gonna do it.
Luke Towan's the best. He's a good guy.
I am.
He's a nice man, Josh.
I'm guessing that with the way he does, you have to say he's a fine gentleman. And it's.
No, he's Australian, so he's a good.
I'm just assuming that he's 1 million subscriber studio. Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got it open in a second window, and I'm kind of intrigued already.
General hobbies, it's not useless to keep commenting here. It's hard to, like, this thing scrolls very quickly, and Josh and I go on these tangents. So
yes,
by all means, I am seeing your comments. I'm just not doing a very good job of answering all of them.
Yes, Tony says need to fix that warm-up rattle before Nicole gets it. My Jeep, when you start it up, cold start, it does have a little bit of like a heat shield rattle somewhere in there. Not sure. Nice. But once it warms up, it's gone, and it only takes like a minute. So by the time you like do it and get out and get under, it's already fixed. And you're like, that's fine.
I don't get me wrong, I love Toyotas, and I did really enjoy the interior in the Taco isn't as bad as the 4Runner, but the 4Runner, I was just like, I'm not spending the same money as I could spend on a Rubicon and have a third of the features.
You know, the one thing I got in a Rubicon this weekend, a Rubicon Gladiator, and it was blue, like bright blue, like the middle bikini stripe on your thing behind you. Like,
yeah. Wait, what? Like this one?
Yeah, like the middle. Yeah, like pretty bright metallic blue.
So bikini.
Sure. Anyway. That's what it's called. But being that it was a Rubicon, it still had the red dash.
Yeah. The Rubicons always have the red dash, even in the Mojito one, which is so weird.
Yeah, it's bad. Like you can't.
It only looks good in black, stingray, white, and firecracker.
Even the tan would be okay.
Tan.
Yeah, like the desert tan.
Is that what that must be new for this year.
Oh.
Or it's only in the Gladiator. They don't have that.
Gladiator, yeah. I mean, I don't know about the other Jeeps. Those don't matter to me anymore. Those are dead to me. JLs are dead to me.
Brian Hendricks mentioned there's a Crawler Innovations 11% off right now.
Whoa.
Time to go buy some foams. I mean, I'm not going to.
An oddly specific percentage.
Yeah, that is, Eddie. Tim, you had the Forerunner TRD Pro, did you not? That's the only one I would consider. Or the Trail Teams. Anyway.
How cool would a Gladiator look as a two-door? It would look cool.
That would look cool.
Don't disagree.
But you'd have to make the bed
two-door
longer.
Bob bed. No. Shorten the wheelbase. Bob the bed.
Keep the wheelbase the same, but make it a really long bed. That would be cool.
Interesting.
As anything. That would be cool.
That sounds like something you would build. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. It's like the Comanche that I did build was actually, I bobbed the bed, but I bobbed it in front of the wheel well.
Right. Yeah, to remove the purpose of what a bobbing would normally do.
Yes. Well, it made it shorter. It made the overhang just as short. Moose Jaw's into the Overland and the Rubicon. I'm liking this possibility.
I'm going to do an Overland.
I feel like do you get the leather stitching on the dash with the Overland?
No. It had color match dash.
Color match dash. Okay. All right.
Which I like.
Yeah. It's the Sahara that I'm thinking of.
Do they have a Sahara? No, they don't have a Sahara.
No. Thankfully, they don't.
So, yeah. Hey, Gene Masters. Thank you, sir. Just shows the substandard safety in the NTH US.
NTHSA.
NTH US. I don't know.
Yeah.
What?
National Highway Traffic and Safety Authority or whatever it is.
You mean the NTHSB?
NHTSA.
Wow. Anyway, Aussie, Nissan, and Toyotas have great interiors and safety. Just watch RC Pro Drive 24/7. Kidding. I think that Aussies just don't understand the luxurious nature of us North Americans and what we demand as quality for.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, he meant North U.S. Northern U.S. Maybe.
Oh.
I don't know. I'm not sure what he meant.
Moose Jaw said, if he gets white, did we just become best friends?
Just saying. I was looking at this Sting Gray one pretty, and I was just like, oh, me and Matt are going to have matching colored Jeeps.
Yeah.
This. That was my biggest concern.
Next,
I'm like, I like this color, but Matt has this color, and that seems like an issue.
Because
even though we live 3,000 miles away from each other.
There is a very small chance that those two trucks will ever be anywhere close to each other geographically.
Yeah, but the internet would know.
And I would totally destroy you every time. I'd be like, well, I got mine first. So Josh is copying me. Yes, two-door Gladiator is sounding like a scrambler there, Corey. I think.
Yep.
We can both agree with that.
Well, and then Jeep had the J8, which was No, they made it for like the Egyptian military.
Yeah.
It was a two-door JK with a bed on the back, and it had a Dana 60 rear with leaf springs. I mean,
yes, it's like everything I would love.
Right. So, but I think they only made it. They made it for like Egyptian military. Maybe somebody else too, but someone will have to fact check me on that. I just remember it in like an episode or a issue of Motor Trend in some year forever ago.
Right.
Back when magazines used to be a thing.
Oh, magazines. Yes, Blue Dooley is correct. The Gladiator was a full-size truck back when they first came out. It was J10.
I think Tony and I saw one this weekend.
Cool.
Back when we went and shot video for the, what's that truck you didn't
Gatekeeper.
Get? Gatekeeper. We went driving.
Gatekeeper.
We went driving around, and we were back in the East Jesus nowhere. It just, and he's like, "Hey, look at that!" I'm like, oh, okay, pretty good looking too. Good shape.
Yeah. Good
Some
truck.
behind somebody's house. But
yeah. Well, listen, I don't know about you, but I'm thinking we might want to wrap this up soon. Tomorrow is Rebecca's birthday, so I've got a big day of barbecuing ribs planned.
wow.
Because that's what she wants for dinner. Root beer barbecue sauce, which is probably my favorite sauce to make, because it's tangy and sweet, but then it hits you. There's a bite at the end. Ooh, yeah.
Aren't you so multi-talented?
The green egg's going to get a good workout tomorrow.
Well, I have a full night ahead of me of tiny train sets.
Yeah, I expect I'm going to be up for a little while because I have more work to actually do. But you can message me your apology because it's so great to watch. You'll find
I'm gonna find a playlist, fire it
Excellent.
up. I'm gonna see if he's got like a what his most exciting sounding playlist is, and we're gonna start from there. So
he's done some tiny little.
Oh my God, he has a playlist called Trees. No way.
It's, you know what, you might learn something, Josh.
There's 12 videos.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, it's called Trees.
Yeah, no shortage of tree information there. You're gonna get a kick out of it, I'm sure. Hey, thanks, Digital Mike, for the $10. Despite all this talk of Jeeps, we all know that Josh is a Hayabusa boy at heart.
Yeah. Oh. Rocks,
hey,
grass, and ground cover. We'll start there.
You should look at his diorama stuff. Don't. Thanks, everybody, for the nice, kind donations. Very, very awesome of you all.
Thank you to all.
Thanks for all the birthday wishes for my wife. Congratulations, Tim, on your 20-year marriage anniversary tomorrow. And let's do this again next week, huh?
Episode
Maybe I'll actually,
30.
by then, I might actually have a running video done of the Super Baja Ray 2.0.
And next week I'm going to be doing a demonstration on how to build a tiny tree.
You know what? That should be
another thing. My flocking skills are just going to level up like crazy.
Holy flock! Sorry, your flocking skills?
Did the contest the 50,000 subscriber giveaway contest is extended until I have to hit at least 50,000 subscribers first. That was the goal there. So we'll get there.
I'm gonna get there soon too. I cracked 40,000 and I still need to build that TRX4 and give it away at the behest of RC Sparks, who gave me the cash for that. So well, as soon as I run out of projects, I'll get right on that.
I'm right there as well. Again, thanks to everybody who donated. RC Dave, Gene Master, Jared Lawson, Jeremiah, Chris Drift. So that's it.
Chris Drift, J.R. Lawson, Kevin Gibbs, Digital Mike. Very much appreciated. Thanks, guys. Have a lovely evening, and we'll see you again next week.
Later.